if I'm like disappointed or like if I feel scammed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Irene and I'm a registered dietitian, and today I wanted to do a grocery haul because it's been a while since I've done one. And yesterday we went to, oh my gosh, so many places. We went to Costco, Trader Joe's, and our local grocery store, which is HEB. So I just wanted to share a little bit of what we bought because we definitely bought more than we normally do. And I think we spent like $200 on groceries yesterday alone. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we went to Costco. So we typically go to Costco like every 2 weeks just to get some staples, and mostly for like milk and eggs because milk here is cheap at Costco, and these eggs too are also like way cheaper than any grocery store. So these two things we always get at Costco. And then we did get a couple of like more fun items this time. We didn't necessarily need like a whole ton of stuff from Costco this week. Typically we kind of just go and see what's good and what's on sale, and we walk out with way more stuff than we intended to in the first place. So we ended up with things like these muffins right here. So I was kind of walking around the store craving something like sweet and bready like a muffin or like a loaf or something like that, and I saw these, and these are honestly such a good deal. You get 2 packs of 6 and they're these giant muffins, like they're ginormous. I don't even know how we're gonna finish them. We're probably going to be freezing most of these in the freezer, and then we'll just like go through them very slowly over the course of a couple of months because they're so big. And these two together were like $10. So my sweet tooth kind of got the best of me and so we ended up getting these muffins. And then we were also in that same area by the produce and everything, and so we typically like to buy fruit at Costco. It's a pretty good deal like if you compare it to other grocery stores. So we picked up 2 things of fruit. One is just some blueberries, and then we also got, these are called pine berries. So they're these like, I want to say they're like a pink lemonade shade. Like they're like kind of pink, kind of like yellow, like reminds me of pink lemonade, and they look like strawberries. And I don't know what a pine berry is, but I was very intrigued, and so I just bought some to try. I think I'm actually gonna wash one and then see what it tastes like. Oh, they definitely like smell like strawberries, like very like fragrant. All right, so I washed one pine berry. I don't know if I'm like disappointed or like if I feel scammed. I think I feel a little scammed actually. So I was thinking that it was gonna be this like amazing, like really sweet strawberry or something like that, but I bit into it. It tastes like a regular strawberry kind of. The inside is this whitish yellowish color. I'm guessing now that pine berries are a mix between strawberries and pineapples, hence the name pine berry, and it's just a strawberry that looks like a pineapple on the inside, because that's really the vibes that it's giving me right now. So a little bit disappointed because this wasn't like super sweet. It tastes fine. It tastes like a strawberry. Like I don't think I taste any pineapple in there. It just kind of looks pineapple-y, but these were also kind of expensive. So this is like 10 ounces for like $5, I think. So I do feel a little bit scammed, but like I guess I can't be mad at it because I mean, I bought them. Okay, then moving on to like kind of the refrigerated section, we did get some tofu. We like to buy tofu at Costco because it's pretty cheap. It's a staple also. So we typically also get tofu from Costco. And then they had beets on sale. So these are love beets, and they come in this packaging. I'm sure you've already seen this before, but they come like pre-peeled and everything, like pre-cooked. So I will typically like sometimes buy these maybe a couple times during the year, once or twice, and I'll use them with like salads. I feel like they're really great for that. So this week we're gonna make some salads with it, and they're just super quick and easy because you don't have to cook them and they're already peeled. You have to like make sure that you don't wear a white shirt whenever you're making anything with beets. So there's that. And then moving on, we also did buy 2 kinds of fish this time. So we have some wild sockeye salmon. So we typically buy salmon from Costco. It's just a little bit cheaper. We don't always get this one. Sometimes we get like the Atlantic one. It's like in a blue packaging, but this one was on sale. Got this one. Then they also had this barramundi that was on sale yesterday, so we got this as well. I don't think we've ever tried this before, so we'll just like have to see if it's good or not, but it was kind of cheap. Like compared to salmon, this was a pretty good deal. Moving on to like the dry items, we did pick up this giant thing of Quaker oats. Ugh. I've never bought oats at Costco before. This was the first time. I feel like every time we go to Costco, we see something new that we could buy there that's cheaper than it is to buy at like a regular grocery store. And this time it was oats. So I thought that this was like just a 5-pound thing of oats, but it's actually 2 5-pound bags of oats. So this is 10 pounds altogether, I think for like $10. And usually at our grocery store, it's a little bit more expensive. So we just decided to get it, and we're out of oats anyways, so this was like a perfect timing buy thing, and it was also on sale, so that's kind of why we got it. And then moving on to the last item that we got from Costco are these strawberry and yogurt flavored pretzels flavored with other natural flavors. So this was something that I saw on our way to the checkout line. This was a snack, and this was on sale. So in case you haven't realized, I'm a sucker for a sale. Like anything that's on sale, I will probably buy if it appeals to me. So like it's really bad whenever I go to Costco because I see like, oh, it was this price and then it's on sale for this price now, and I'm like, okay, we might as well buy it. So basically anytime anything's on sale at Costco, I'm gonna buy it, even if I don't need it. Like we ended up at one point with 2 giant things of like toilet paper because it was on sale like 2 different times that we went. So I was like, oh well, you know, because of the whole like toilet paper thing that happened during the pandemic, it's never like a bad thing to have too much toilet paper. So we ended up with a lot more than we needed, but it's fine because we're like going through them and using it. Anyways, I've never tried these before. They smell, first of all, very artificial strawberry. They taste as you would expect, like a strawberry flavored yogurt pretzel. They're pretty sweet actually. I think this bag was like probably $5, and because like everything that we bought was on sale yesterday, we ended up spending a lot less at Costco than I feel like we normally do, which is like a good thing, I guess. But we also like ended up buying things that we didn't necessarily need, like these pretzels. But anyways, I feel like these pretzels would probably be good for like a little dessert after like lunch or dinner or something like that. It's like a very good like sweet and salty mix. But I feel like if I were to have it as like a snacking snack, I would probably overeat this. Moving on now to Trader Joe's. So this haul from Trader Joe's is actually really sad. We went yesterday at night. I don't know if maybe they just like ran out of a lot of things, or this Trader Joe's particularly, I feel like they don't carry a lot of things that I like to buy at Trader Joe's. So like we're missing a lot of things that I would typically buy, like Korean tteokbokki or like the Korean pancakes. I love those 2 items, and they just like did not have them yesterday. So this is a very sad haul. We kind of just picked up like random things that we thought would be good. So starting with these frozen items, we always get this Korean bulgogi for my boyfriend. He really likes this, and we save it in the freezer for like whenever we feel lazy. We also have 2 bags of cauliflower gnocchi because I think I want to try like making a gnocchi recipe for like dinner one night. So I got some to try it out. I haven't had gnocchi in like a really long time, so I feel like we're just trying to change things up here. I'm getting kind of bored of the same 5 meals that we rotate through. Then I saw this block paneer, and I actually really like paneer, and like I also really like spinachy Indian curry stuff, so I bought this to try it, and I'll probably like pair it with rice or something like that. And then I saw this yuzu ripple coconut non-dairy frozen dessert, and I don't know why, but because it has the word yuzu on there and it doesn't say lemon or citrus, I was kind of intrigued. I'm like wondering if this is kind of like a sorbet type thing because it's like fruity, and for whatever reason I've been really into sorbets lately. There is this one ice cream shop it's not even near us, but like it's within a 20-minute radius of where we live, and they have these amazing Asian ice cream flavors, and my favorite so far is like the lychee sorbet. It is amazing. It tastes just like the lychee jellies that I used to have as a kid, and so for that reason I've been really into sorbets lately. So I actually want to try this right now. I'm also kind of curious because it's like a coconut base. I don't know if it's going to be a creamy thing or if it's going to be a sorbet thing. Is it going to be like coconut lemon, or I guess coconut yuzu, whatever. So whenever you like scoop it, it definitely looks more like a ice cream than a sorbet. It's actually pretty good. So it's not quite a sorbet, but it's not also like full on ice cream. It tastes very fruity. It's like kind of light, and I kind of like that about that. Definitely taste the yuzu. It's like not quite lemony. It's like got some citrusy and floral scents almost. So that tastes like really interesting. I love that it's not like super heavy, like creamy stuff. Not quite into that right now. I mean, like I go through phases with ice cream, honestly. I don't taste a lot of the coconut, even though this is supposed to be like a coconut based dessert, which I'm not mad about it. I feel like with this flavor, it was really heavy in coconut. I don't know if I would particularly like it. Moving on to the like dry items. So we did get some of their seasoning blends. So the umami one we were almost out of it, so we got some more. And this one, I haven't been to Trader Joe's in like 6 months, so maybe this is not new, but I haven't seen this before. It's a salmon rub, and we eat salmon pretty often, and I feel like we just always do the same flavor combination. It's like salt, pepper, like lemon juice. That's it. I mean, it's fine, it tastes good, but sometimes I kind of want to try something a little bit different. So this has brown sugar, smoked paprika, kosher salt, black pepper, rice concentrate, and dried thyme. I don't know what the rice concentrate is. That part is kind of weird to me, but I feel like all the Trader Joe's seasonings that I've tried so far have been like pretty good. Probably won't disappoint. Next up, we got these mini milk chocolate peanut butter cups. They just look so cute. They're like peanut butter cup chocolate chips. I don't know why, but I just wanted to buy them. And I'm pretty sure that they'll taste the same as regular peanut butter cups, but like these are just so small and so cute, so they're definitely really good. I kind of like this because I can have like maybe 2 or 3 after like a meal or something like that. Maybe I could potentially bake with this, like very versatile. And then next up we have these chips in a pickle. I don't know if they're new, but they're new for me. I'm not the biggest like pickle fan, but my boyfriend wanted to try these. I'm curious. I've actually never like had like a pickle straight up before. I've only had it in like burgers or like sandwiches, and oh, this is like quite pungent. Like the vinegar hits you, and I can see that they're all like very, very seasoned. Let me see if I can pick one that's like got less seasoning on it. I don't know if this is kettle cooked necessarily, but it's got that kind of feeling to it. Got like dill, the vinegar, pickle seasonings. It's not like terribly strong. I'm okay with it. Would I eat these like as a snack on the couch? Maybe not. There's not my snack of choice. And then the last item that we got is this. I don't know what kind of wine this is, but it's a wine. Apparently it's sweeter. Not necessarily a wine person. I like my alcohol beverages to be sweet, and I don't want to taste alcohol. But this is like the Trader Joe's brand that used to be their $2 chuck, but is now like $4 now because of inflation. When we were checking out yesterday, they actually didn't card us, which is like odd. I don't know. Every other time I've always been carded at the grocery store, and I felt a little bit offended when they didn't card me, because I was like, do I just look old now? Like I look like I'm not 20 anymore. Like I was a little bit sad. But these are just the couple of things that we bought at Trader Joe's. I feel like I like going like in the winter time more, where they have all their fall stuff and like the Christmas stuff and their like specialty seasonal items, because I really enjoy those things. When I went this time, I was like kind of disappointed that they didn't have everything that I wanted to get, but maybe I just need to find a different Trader Joe's. So moving on to the last place that we visited yesterday was HEB, which is our local grocery store in Texas. It is by far my favorite grocery store, aside from a little like incident that happened yesterday. So we went to the grocery store as usual, and we bought all of our stuff up, put it in the cart, and then we were gonna go check out at the self-checkout lane, which it says is 15 items or less, but like I've definitely gone to other stores with like 30 items before, and no one's ever said a word to me, you know. Go up there and we're about to go do self-checkout, and this lady comes up to us and she's like 15 items or less, and then we're like okay, and she like counts our items and is like, you have more than 15, so you have to go here. And then we're like just like at a loss for words, because like I have never had anyone be like very strict about like you can only have this many items or less. There were also a lot of free lanes, like there was a whole section that was free, but this lady just was not letting anyone with more than 15 items like go check out there. So she told us to go to the self-checkout lane that had 25 or fewer items, and this is the part that kind of makes me really mad. I was in fumes yesterday, like so we're at this like area where it's 25 items or fewer, and there's only 2 lanes, and at both of these lanes there are 2 different groups of people that have like 40 or 50 items in their cart, and no one has said a word to them. And I'm just like standing there in line, like looking over at the lady, like giving her a stink eye almost. She doesn't care, she doesn't know. I'm like, you're being so anal about like us with like 20 items going to the 15 items or less lane, but what about these people over here that have like 50 items going to the 25 or fewer items lane? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So we stood there for a while, and then like they were just moving so incredibly slowly, like it was insane. So we ended up just going to a cashier and checking out, and by the time we were done, we had finished before those 2 groups had even like been halfway through checking out their own stuff. I was just like very annoyed that this had happened at my favorite grocery store. I would understand if there was like a lot of people, there was a big line or something like that, but there wasn't, and there were so many free lanes. But anyway, sorry, that was beside the point. Just going off on a little rant there. It's still my favorite grocery store, but I have some feelings about that particular store now. Typically, we will buy like our weekly groceries for like meal prep and dinners at our local grocery store if we didn't already get it at like Costco or somewhere else. So we got a lot of produce here. We have some broccoli, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, potatoes, and some carrots. So that's our produce. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, and then we also did get spring mix too. This is gonna be for like the beet salads that we make this week. Then we also did get grapes as well because we forgot to get them at Costco. We also got some cheese. We have some feta cheese here for the salad. And then this is new, so I typically just buy like the store brand cheese or whatever, and they now have like a thick version. If I ever wanted to get like the thick cut shredded cheese, I would have to buy like Tillamook. So kind of excited to try like a store brand one. It's a lot cheaper. And then we also did get some Impossible meat. I actually got 3 of these because they were on sale. So we just like will throw them into pasta or something like that, or use it as like a ground beef substitute. I always stock up on them whenever they're on sale. In the same vein, we also have like some Morningstar sausages, which they were also on sale. They're always like really good to use for like breakfast meal preps. I can put them in breakfast burritos or breakfast sandwiches, things like that. So we got some of these, as well as the Morningstar bacon. So I use this as a bacon substitute also most of the time for breakfast, or like sometimes on sandwiches. Moving on to our last couple of items here, I did get some burrito tortillas to make some breakfast burritos. And then we also got some kombucha. We both like to drink kombucha, so we kind of just buy whatever is cheap that week. I think we like Hum and we like the Health Aid brand particularly. Those are like my favorite kombucha brands, but they're kind of expensive and we drink a lot of kombucha, so these are the ones that we got this week. The Central Market is like a store brand. They are like a sister company to HEB. I got the strawberry guava and the peach Bellini, and then my boyfriend got blackberry vanilla and the grapefruit hops. And then the last thing that I bought is like kind of random. We were like walking near the kombucha area, and then we saw this and it was like on sale, and this is the Legendary Foods Tasty Pastry. So because I'm a sucker for anything that's on sale, I decided to buy one and try it. This is essentially, I think, like a Pop-Tart, but it's supposed to be healthy. It has 20 grams of protein and 180 calories. The first ingredient is protein blend, which is like a little concerning. I'm not like a huge proponent of these like high protein packaged like desserts. I feel like a lot of times they have like a lot of saturated fat or just like a lot of like chemically things that aren't the best for you. This one doesn't have too much saturated fat. It has 1.5 grams, which I was a little bit surprised. Like good for them, but let's just give it a try. Oh my gosh, okay. So like when you first open it, you can smell the whey protein. It's pretty strong. See, it says that you can remove from the wrapper and microwave on low for 10 seconds, and then the filling, like, I guess will kind of ooze out. I'm gonna have a regular. This is what it looks like. I got the birthday cake flavor, so it's reminiscent of a Pop-Tart. I can really smell the whey, like it's intoxicating. I kind of wish they had some more sprinkles on here. Like it doesn't look particularly appetizing. I want to try some of this filling that's in here before I say something about it. Oh my god. Okay. Woo! So definitely taste the protein blend. First of all, like that is all I taste is like protein. I'm not one of those people that like doesn't like the taste of whey. I can really taste it here. Not a huge fan of these. All I taste is like the protein, like sugar alcohols. Maybe there was a time before I became a dietitian where I might have enjoyed something like this. Not anymore. It has been years since I've eaten protein cookies or like unnatural protein bars. So this really is not fitting to my palate at all, like whatsoever. I could still taste the whey right now in my mouth. I can also taste the sugar alcohol still. This is awful. I'm sorry. If anyone likes it, like good for you. Like if this is your like step from like going from a Pop-Tart to eating like healthier foods, good for you. Anyways, I didn't mean to end this on kind of a sour note, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe because I post new videos every week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.